everybody, welcome to a new episode of Sipping with Jeremy, and on today's episode we will be reviewing the 2024 Fortaleza Winter Blend. So I have done a previous video on Fortaleza, feel free to check that out if you haven't, but yeah, just to give you a quick background on the distillery, Guillermo Erickson Souza opened up this distillery after years of his family being out of the tequila business when his grandfather sold the Souza name to a company. He started Fortaleza with the distillery that one of his ancestors had built on the land that they still owned. And yeah, his point for making Fortaleza was just to get back to tequila being what tequila is, which is agave, water, and natural yeast. So Guillermo and his son Billy are now running the Fortaleza line. They're doing a great job. The Winter Blend has become a yearly release for them that has become, a worldwide phenomenon. They are in the works of trying to build a bigger production facility so they can make more tequila, but that's going to take some time. And Fortaleza over the last 3 years has become this brand that people are crazy about, and for good reason. People always ask me, what's the deal with Fortaleza? And it's kind of hard to explain besides the fact that they are an additive-free company that has been doing it that way since the beginning, since Guillermo opened up the distillery. And, they're doing a great job with what they are doing, and they're just delicious. It's just delicious tequila, It's kind of hard to explain unless you've had it. This year, the 2024 Winter Blend is tequila that has been aged in their American oak, which is their standard Reposado tequila. But then also they have taken tequila, put that in French barrels that once held Spanish cream sherry and blended that with their Reposado tequila of 3 months aging and 10-month aging. And that is where you get the Winter Blend. Let's go ahead and give this a try. So there's some really nice agave forward flavors up front, just like super grassy, softer kind of peppery characteristics. Then there's this really nice orange fruitiness to it that then brings out a little softer kind of creaminess, I wouldn't say vanilla cream, but just a little bit of a creamy mouthfeel. Then you get a lot more of the spice and kind of vegetalness on the back end too. So being a tequila that is aged in, a Spanish cream sherry cask, you might expect a little bit more sweetness out of that, but you're not really getting a whole lot of that. They're delegating. There is a little bit of a citrusy fruit, orange fruit there, and a little bit of a creamy mouthfeel, but I wouldn't say there's any real sweet characteristics to this one. This is very much a Blanco drinkers Reposado, and what I mean by that is that it is super vegetal. A lot of Blanco drinkers usually don't like a Reposado Añejo or even an extra Añejo because they feel like you lose that grassy kind of herbaceousness that tequila has, and this one has a lot of that up front and finishes with that. That might be because it is a little bit higher percent. It is 46.5% ABV. Usually with your tequilas, you're talking about 40%, so it is a little higher, but not too much. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this episode of Sipping with Jeremy. Thanks for joining us. Below, I will put links to our website. I will just let you know now, though, we will never have Fortaleza on the website until it is regularly available to us. Right now, what happens is basically every couple months, our supplier will let me know, hey, this is how much of this you're getting, this is how much of this you're getting, and then we put it behind the counter at the store. We put signs up at the door and on the front counter there, letting people know that we have Fortaleza. If you call us, we will let you know if we have it, but we do not hold it for anybody. We can't buy it over the phone. You have to be in store for that. And if you're wondering why that is our policy of, in-store only purchasing, it's because back when we were allowing people to purchase over the phone or, call and have us hold it for them over the phone, I had one gentleman who called. He had some held for him. He had his mother, his brother, and his girlfriend also call and have bottles held for them. And then he just was the one who picked them all up. So one guy got 8 bottles of tequila, and that's not fair. We do put limits on it. We do make sure that it does spread out so as many people as possible can get it. But yeah, we try to be as fair as possible with Fortaleza. It is very hard, though. I apologize. I only get, a handful of bottles at a time, so it's not like we're hoarding it anywhere. Once we get it, we try to make sure that our customers are able to purchase it because, there's no point of hoarding for us. We love to sell things. But yeah, below I will have the link to our website so you can check us out, see what I'm talking about outside of Fortaleza. While this is one of my favorite distilleries, there are a lot of other delicious tequilas we carry at the store that are regularly available. But thank you for watching. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to drink well.